Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz, if you're feeling stressed out, it may be because of where you live. Forbes magazine put together a list of the most stressful cities in the country, and Providence came in 4th.
Wow.
And we're in good company. Providence actually ties with Cleveland, which I don't think is such good company. Forbes found Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York City to be the 3 cities that are the most stressful other than Providence. The list was compiled by examining quality of life factors, including June unemployment figures, the cost of living median home price declines, population density, weather, and pollution.
Wow. I'm shocked that we could be up there with Chicago, New York, and L.A.
I have a beef with being categorized in the same group as Cleveland.
Yeah,
because
I know.
We used to call it the mistake by the lake, and we're certainly not
That's
that.
because you're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly. People would argue that Pittsburgh's not much better, though. Should
Although,
be above Providence.
You know what?
It's a great
Pittsburgh
city.
has transformed itself from that steel town. It really has.
That's true.
Much
It's a
like
place to
Providence
live.
has transformed
Exactly.
itself.
Well, Providence has still got a lot of problems, and most of it has to do with the economy here. I mean,
well, yeah,
listen, we're second in the country as far as unemployment goes, just behind Michigan, and we continue to go up seemingly every month. Median home prices are going down.
Yeah.
It's a depressed economy, and I'm sure that covered a whole lot of it. Apparently, we're 10th worst for living, and here's the thing that you might like.
12th worst for sunny days.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What's up
did you
with
see
that?
this summer? When does the summer officially end?
Summer officially ends with the autumnal equinox, which will be in late September. Just to get a little technical for you. We still have some nice days coming up, guys.
I guess.
Won't be
August,
this weekend.
August has been overall pretty decent. Yeah, this weekend, obviously, we're keeping an eye on Dan. Let's talk about the buzz here.
No, this is part of the thing that depresses me. I want to see the sun a little bit more often.
Yeah.
I lived in Vegas for 2 years, and we had rain 5, maybe 6 times a year. Yeah. And it was beautiful.
See, here's the thing. You've got this beautiful state that is just, I mean, it's all coastline. It's all beaches. How can you say that it's so bad and it's so terrible?
Providence doesn't have it.
Well, but it's only a stone's throw. It's a stone's throw away.
You've got riverfront restaurants, riverfront shops.
But the beach is a stone's throw away. There's nothing far in this state. You can be from end to end in 45 minutes. I mean, come on.
That's a day trip.
What do you mean, leave the East Bay?
So I don't know. I got to disagree. I don't think it's. I definitely don't think it's
fourth.
Worse.
No.
I mean, the state certainly has its problems, and I think most of it gears on the unemployment and the economy.
Have there been about 20 of these released in the last 6 months, or is it just
I think Forbes does this. They do these things periodically, whether it be, cost of living, this, that, best place to meet a guy, worst place to meet a girl, blah, 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 blah. And I think they do it just to get publicity.
Forbes is the uppity-ups cosmopolitan. It really is. They just try to come up with something goofy every time, a top 10 list of something.
Maybe that's why Steve Forbes didn't become president.
Shame on him.
Boston wasn't far behind Providence, by the way. It was in the top 10.
It shocks me that Boston wasn't ahead of Providence on this list.
Well, Boston's got some tough traffic.
Yeah. The traffic here, we might complain about 195. It is nothing compared to Boston. And it's nothing compared to L.A.
New York.
New York is a mess.
Manhattan, please.
But we were arguing before we came back on air that sometimes we were talking about 6-lane highways and being jammed up. And I said, it's worse to be trying to drive down 114 and only have 1 lane and you can't get around anybody.
At least there's an excuse for it, though. In L.A., you'd figure there's 6 lanes. You've got to be able to get around something. No. Massive humanity.
Oh, my Lord. Where we go from here? We go to Courtney. What are you thinking, Courtney?
I'm thinking I don't mind Providence at all. And I'm pretty sad that we're 4th. I mean, for a small state, we just keep making these surveys like at the top, which is pretty great because, get some tourists in here and maybe make it less stressful for us. But we're talking about it on the blog today. And some of our viewers are saying they actually like Newport better than Providence and very rarely go there. And one artist says traffic makes it stressful for her in Providence, and Jerry agrees. He says it's the traffic that keeps him away. But we have a poll here on foxprovidence.com. If you guys want to weigh in, you're just catching in with us now. We're asking, what do you think is the most stressful thing about living in the city? Choices are A, traffic, B, noise, or C, crime. So those are your choices for there. And some of our friends on Facebook have also weighed in this morning within the show. And Mary thinks a bad economy with unnecessary overpricing is what causes the stress in the city. And Patrick says it depends on the person. Some like the ease of having everything within walking distance, and some just can't deal with the busyness of the city. It's just preference. So we're on both sides of the spectrum today, but I'll be back at the end of the show with your poll results. But for now, we're going back to the kitchen where all the boys